How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's Brandon Trap, host once again. Y'all back and y'all here with your boy. So I want to thank y'all for that. Um, Today, it's gonna be a short one. I promise it ain't gonna be 20 minutes this time. But we're gonna touch on something important too, very important. Um, I like to mention a lot of good stuff like that'll help us grow. Deep deep issues in our community. And not just in the black community, but in communities. Period. And you gotta forgive me today. I got like a head cold or something. I've been coughing. So, um, so pray for me. But I'm gonna get through it. But the thing I'm talking about is gifts, gifts. It can go so easily unnoticed, and a lot of times gifts get mixed up with talents. Talents, and gifts are two completely different things. Two completely different things. Just because someone's talented at something, don't mean that they're gifted at it, and vice versa. Um, it's more likely a greater chance that if you're gifted at something, you're gonna be talented at it. Um, but you can not have the gift in it and have the talent. And behind the talent, you gotta have the work ethic and all. So, just being gifted or just being talented isn't enough. You gotta have a transit. You gotta have a engine in it. So your gift is the vehicle, and your work ethic is the engine. So um, I bring that up because there's a lot of us. I can only reference myself because I know me. I know cases of other people, but I can't speak on them better than they can speak on themselves. Like, so I definitely I can really speak on me. I've known me my whole life, and so um, what I'm gonna gifts. Okay, growing up, I felt like I was athletically inclined. Like I could run with the best of them. Really a high leaper. I couldn't really jump real good, but I was pretty strong for my age. I was, uh, this is not a brag thing. It's just making a point. So naturally, I felt like my life would lead me towards like a career in football, basketball, naturally. Because I feel like I was natural at doing those things. But it didn't quite pan out that way. So the things that I thought that was my talent, or even my gift, I later find out that it's it's more to it. It's more to that. To me, it was more to me than just running a touchdown or catching a pass or shooting a 3-pointer. It was more to me than that. Um, Once in the Navy, I really I didn't know I had a passion for writing. I didn't. Um, I, I I knew I could. I do write my little raps in school. That nobody would see. Like I would, except for a select few. What I would write on myself, and they was whack. Like it was terrible. I wasn't a good rapper then. I don't think I got in the Navy, and I did it more. um, and became a little more fluent at it. It was just repetition. That's that work ethic. So I didn't really have the gift for rapping, but I had the work ethic behind it. I was writing all the time, writing. Couldn't freestyle to save my life. Only certain times I would be okay at it, but that was my that's what birthed me writing poetry. And like I had a good friend, and when I was stationed in Mayport, Florida, LaRon Parrish. P, if you listening, uh, for my early poems were like real Dr. Seuss cat in the hat. It was cat in the hat, you know. And I think he had like some of my first ones, and it was terrible. Like it was terrible. But I it didn't take a lot for me to get good at it. Because the same work I put in running a touchdown, shooting a 3 point, is the same thing I did with writing, and I became a lot more confident in it. I don't think I was just that great. I just became confident in what I was saying, and everything I wrote was from my heart. So um, I started embracing it, and um, was it 2010? 2010, I did my first spoken word performance, and my poem was entitled Prediction. And the crazy thing about that, the same guy, LaRon Parrish, like a lot of people came from my ship to support me. My brother Woods, I had LA, Reed, all the OSs came, Boosie, you know. There was a lot of us. If I'm missing somebody, forgive me, man. But a lot of people came. A lot of people came, and I was so nervous. It was at the Ritz Museum in Jacksonville, Florida. I was so nervous that I was like, okay. I mean, I had it all on my iPhone. I was like, I'm just gonna read it out there. Like, this is my confidence right here. I didn't study enough. I had wrote the poem. 2 days later, I had to perform it. So, um, I was like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm kind of scared. So I get there. I mean, it was like kind of like by design. I get there early. Um, Actually, I meet and the security guard who opened up the place was there. We the only people that were there, so the list was already out. Like, okay, you can sign up to go. First they asked you, do you want to perform or do you want to, just be a spectator? So I was like, I'm gonna perform. You're like, okay, what's your name on the list? I'm like, nah, I want to be first. Like, I want to see how other people do, and that's the worst thing to do. Like, especially if you knew, you just watching everybody. Everybody seems so much better than you, so you looking like, dang, I don't even want to get up there now. I don't want to say nothing. Like, so I went in the bathroom. I remember I had a shirt on. It was a big old shirt, a big old B. It said, "Be strong and courageous." That's what my shirt read. And I took like a picture, a little selfie in the mirror. And I was like, dang, look how I feel. I feel like I'm, gonna just be terrible. And my shirt is telling me the opposite. Be strong and courageous. So, as I'm sitting there, palms sweating, nervous, I'm trying to laugh at everybody, trying to keep my mind off of it. And I hear the most dreadful thing. They said, now introducing poet Brandon Trapp from North Carolina. I wanted to like run out the door because there was so many people in there, So my boy, he was like, yo, I said, man, yo, so everybody clapping me up, So I got my phone. He's like, yo, what you doing? I said, I'm about to go up there and say it. He's like, man, it's in here. It's in here. You got it. And that was the first time I kind of believed in myself. The first time. Like, I mean, I was banking on reading off the thing. Although I was terrified still. I was like, I do got it. I do. Get up there. Once I'm up there, the guy crack a couple jokes on, the ease and the lighten like the atmosphere. So I'm looking around and I just didn't want that 8 Mile the B Rabbit froze thing to happen to me. Like I was like, I'm looking around like, yo, and then some people like, you gotta represent. You gotta go. So once I told my testimony, it eased me. It eased me. Then it became easy to say exactly what my heart had wrote. That moment, I realized what my passion and my gift was writing. It was writing into, it became my obsession. It became my everyday. I was writing. I was writing 3 poems sometimes a day. And these are 5-minute poems. I'm writing different topics. That I'm soon to share that with you guys. But I'm only mention that story to say this whole time coming up, I never really considered being a poet or a writer. But I'm a self-proclaimed one. But I worked on a book. I wrote countless poems. I probably have like 500 poems. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of poems on different subjects, on different topics. Some hit my brain. I just start writing. I think in a black community, in our community, it's harder to highlight someone's gift if it's not entertainment or if it's not sports, or if it's the intangibles. Somebody can be a great artist, growing up in the projects, they don't push that. Nobody push you being an artist, or even poets. You're not pushed like that. You pushed. If you can rap, or you can shoot, you can run a touchdown. You can throw a touchdown. You can hit a baseball. That stuff is glorified. But it's people with talents that they haven't really embarked on. And I've learned that a talent is a thing that you do repeatedly with a great work ethic. You get great at it. A gift is something that's done naturally. You naturally can just do this. It would take somebody else a hard time doing it. A gift is what God gives you. It's that's my belief. It's God given. And let me give my disclaimer again. I am not a licensed physician. I'm not a licensed doctor, psychiatrist. I'm not licensed as anything. I got my license. That's it. But that's the only license I'm licensed in. I'm only licensed in that. But I think talking about a person and sitting them down, like you care about, especially our younger, the youth. We gotta figure out we gotta figure out the direction they want and what they want. And nothing, no dream is crazy. No dream should be laughed at. If you want to be if a kid say, I want to be a janitor, okay, yeah, naturally a person don't want to hear that. There's nothing wrong with a janitor. It's a job. I know janitors make good money, support their family. So a janitor is not it's just what society perceived it as, you cleaning up. So it's a lesser than job. No. So people that's janitors make money too, But if they perceive to be, say, I want to be in this janitor, they may have somebody in their family that's a janitor that take pride in their job, and they aspire to be, probably not as much to be exactly what the person is doing, but they aspire to have that same drive and get up about themselves as that person does. So, but if a kid say that, like, okay, yeah, I mean that's your dream, but you always want to strive to do more. So if you want to be a janitor, if you so want to be a janitor, own a janitor, own it, own a janitor business, a custodial business, own it. And I think that's a disconnect between the younger people and people, around my age. I'm 36, so around my age, it's a disconnect, because it's like nobody is reaching out. Or don't feel like they have to when it's needed, regardless if it happened for you or not. Somebody reached out for you, like, well, they didn't give it to me. They don't make the cycle okay for you just to ignore it. I think there's a call for us. We need to be searching each other's gifts, and it's okay to compliment. It's okay to compliment. I'll compliment another man if he's doing his thing. Like, hey man, I like what you're doing. How you do that? I'm not too big to ask for. I'm not too big for that. I never will be. I'm never too big to ask anybody. We all have a sense of pride. But if some person that look like me, especially, and I'm no racist at all, but you don't have to be a racist to be pro who you are. I'm pro who I am. So I see somebody that look like me and they getting it, they doing it, they doing it the right way. I'm like, yo, I like it. I like that. I like that plan. I like that pattern. How you get it? How you doing it? That's how it should be pushed across the board. Hatred didn't get us nowhere, and hating on somebody don't do anything to them. 9 times out of 10, they still moving how they move, and you sour. You got the sour patch face, like you ate 15 lemons. Who want that? Like, who want that? But like I said, this was short and sweet. I ain't really have no text and references to come from, but I want you guys to really, really search yourself, search your inventory. Like, if you're not where you at, if you're not at the place you want to be in life yet, I'm not. I'm still hitting here. But if you're not there, change it. We take L's. I'm taking one now, a major one. But you keep hitting. I will never stop swinging. I mean, sometimes it makes you like you would stand still, like you're not moving. But every day, try to do something. Every day, try to do something. It'll keep you sane. Keep working towards a goal. Find that gift. In you. Search your inventory. Like, okay, what am I good at? And nobody can say nothing. If God placed a gift in all of us, if it's nothing but if it's um, inspiring people, motivating them, if it's giving a helping hand, that's a gift. Some people are not able to do that, so that's a gift. If it's foreseeing something for somebody, that's a gift. If it's a nurturing spirit, that's a gift. Everybody's not nurturing. They take all women are nurturing. That's not true. Just like all men are not providers. It's not true. So to have that, it's a gift. You may have another gift as well, but that's a gift. It's a gift. So let's see how good how y'all respond to challenges. My challenge is you search your own inventory and find out truly what your gift is, not what somebody told you. Like, oh, you good at that. If you don't feel it, it's not true. You know when you in your element. I know when I'm doing spoken word, I'm in my element. I can dictate those words. I can manipulate those words. I can put emphasis where I want them to go, because that's why I feel my passion and my gift is. That's my gift. So God gives you, you maximize it. He gives it. Don't let it lay dormant. And he says, anyway, whatever I put in you, whatever gifts I put in you, you're not leaving this earth till I pull them out. So you might want to just jump on it. Again, I'm at 16 minutes. It's still long, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I think I got 35 subscribers. That's it's amazing to me. Like, it really is. Like, I'm really appreciative of that. Just people. A lot of them friends. Some people I don't know, but you give me that much respect and give me a little bit of your time to listen. I appreciate it. Again, it's your boy Brandon Trapp, coming from the Decibel Center. Catch me again next week. Love y'all. DGD, hold it down.